The tiled gallery widget allows you to create a beautiful gallery for your custom mobile site. Here's an example of the gallery in action. You can see the images stagger based upon the size of the image. You can simply tap on any photo, and it'll load up the large version, and then the user can swipe between all the photos. And they can tap in the background and get right back to the page. It's a beautiful gallery, and it can handle an unlimited number of photos. So let's take a look at how to set it up. Here we have a page ready for a gallery. You'll find the gallery by going to the Media, Showit Library tab, and under the Widgets section, it'll be called the Tiled Gallery. We'll simply drag this to the page. You'll notice that this gallery doesn't have a preview of how it looks inside the application. That's because this gallery is dynamically built when the mobile site is viewed. So here it just gives us a placeholder. We'll just size it to the width, and as it says, it always stretches to the page width when it's actually built on the design. Next, let's set up some images. We do that by going to the Advanced Properties on the right-hand sidebar here. You can see we have the images list. We'll go to our Media, our Files, and then we'll select some images to include. Simply select your photos and drag them to the images list. You can order them however you'd like right here by dragging them up and down, just like any of our other galleries. Next, let's take a look at some of the settings. One setting available is to adjust where the gallery actually loads from. Here it starts at the current location of where the gallery is placed in the design. So for example, the gallery will begin putting pictures right under weddings. If you would prefer that the gallery begin underneath the page design at the very bottom, you can change this to the bottom of the page, and it'll be placed below any of the design that you create and Showit. You can also adjust the grid, so the number of rows or columns that are available. Here we can adjust it from 3 down to 2, and this will give you a quick little preview of what 2 columns will look like. We can also adjust the background opacity if we prefer not to have any background at all, or you can set a specific background color. The images can have a border, and you can also adjust the padding between the images. Again, all of these settings will be viewable once you've published or if you preview your mobile site. Lastly, the view when you tap on a photo is the full screen view. Here you can also set a background color, which we'll set in this example to white, and you can decide if you would prefer the opacity to be down as well on that. We'll also set the controls to be slightly different than the background color. Let's take a look at the gallery by publishing it. Once the gallery is published, we'll pull it up on our mobile device and go to the gallery page. Here we can see those photos were dropped right in, and that they stagger based upon the height and width of the photo. You can tap on any one of the photos, and then swipe between them. Tap on the background to return to the page. You can set an unlimited number of photos in this gallery, and the page will just expand as it needs. So that's how to set up a tiled gallery widget on a custom mobile design.